Hey, what's happening, everybody? How you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. It's been a minute, but thank God we're back. Shout out to 50. I listened to his audio book. Yeah, it's on the channel too, so if you haven't checked it out, yeah, check it. But they might get me take it down. But yeah, here's what it is. What's been going on? Like, I got this. Like, Uncle Boris has been in the news. Like, people going crazy. Like, people are saying Uncle Boris, obviously Boris Johnson, basically he's been partying last year, and then COVID was taking place. I mean, the guy wasn't partying. He's probably just having a little drink after work, and apparently he was having a party. So people having, he was having a party, and he's been telling people to stay at home. I mean, so I don't know if that's right or not, but yeah, look at some of these pictures. Kind of wild, man. Look at him. I mean, come on, with a picture like that, you gotta let the man be. Hey, uncle with a face mask on. That's what's up, man. The guy's been working hard. I don't know why people be hating. No matter how much good you do, people gonna hate anyway. Oh, look at that hair. Hey, man. Yeah, my hair kind of look like that sometimes on a bad day. I swear to. I swear, yeah. People be like saying lies on me. That's the kind of face he be pulling. Like, don't mess with me. Look at that suit. I wonder how much it costs. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Cut his nails. Okay. Nice. Don't worry, Uncle Boris. You're doing a good job. Relax. These people gonna hate. Ah, he look good in that, though. He look good in that, don't he? Okay. Yeah, that's Uncle Boris. What's this one? Is that Joe Biden? Oh, this is a proper zoom in. It's gonna pixelate. Look at, he's pointing like, oh, look over there. That's HTML emails like parked over there. Yeah, you point. Yeah. But anyway, Uncle Boris, do what you're doing. You're doing a good job. We're glad, all these people gonna hate anyway. Hey, let's get rid of that. Uncle Boris, see you later. Peace. Delete. All right. So we're gonna pull up what we're gonna be doing today. It's gonna be, well, I checked out Travel Republic. So they sent me out an email, and the email is quite soft, quite nice, easy to do, because basically the email is mostly image heavy. So all these are graphics. Yeah. So all of that, let me get a pen, get the Wacom tablet on, start drawing stuff. If I can push X so the colors flip, and then if I start drawing, get the brush tool. Oh, look at that. Maybe make the brush size small. So you can see this bit here. That is, well, that color black just looks serious. Let's go chilled. Let's go colorful. All right. So you see that right there, and that, and that. All right, cool. So you see those sections are not actually coded. So Travel Republic basically just uses images instead of actually coding the hard HTML and stuff. So I think it's because they use stuff like Movable Ink. So Movable Ink is a platform which allows you to create graphics. So it allows you to create graphics. So by you being able to create graphics, what that means is you can go into Movable Ink and create all these graphics and put this text over. So this text here, right here, this text, it will be dynamic. So basically whatever's in the database or whatever's in your spreadsheet, it pulls in the text. So if it's Tenerife, it pulls in and populates this bit of text to say Tenerife. Let me get green. All right, cool. So yeah, this bit of text, if it's Tenerife, it'll say Tenerife. If it's Cyprus, it'll say Cyprus. If it's Turkey, it'll say Turkey. If it's like New York, it'll say New York. If it's Boston, it'll say Boston. If it's London, it'll say London. If it's Cape Town, if it's Pretoria, it'll say whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah, right here. So yeah, it's dynamic. And all these attributes, I guess you can make them dynamic as well. So that's the advantage of using images, because basically you can just put a variable. So the variable will be something like, let me see, something like, make the brush small. So it'd be like percent, city name, and then you close the percent. So this variable would be what controls the text that populates on here. So similar to like maybe this bit here. If you put a variable of, say, I'm just giving an example. So if it gives like percent and you put, wow, okay, that's just, if you put price and you put percent, so this variable will drive dynamically the price that populates. Okay, so obviously this video is going to get too long already as it is, but all I'm saying is Travel Republic use images over like coding, if you get my point. So they don't really hard code these bits, and these bits are just an image which dynamically populate. Obviously images have got a drawback, because sometimes images don't load up in different email clients. So for example, that can seem like a a drawback, because some people are not going to see the image instantly. Some people are not going to see the image dynamic. Oh, okay, ignore that as well. Some people are not going to see the image instantly, but what will happen is, if you got your fans, like your proper database people that really support and rock with you, they would turn on those images when they receive the email, because they actually waiting to receive the email. So it doesn't matter if you're sending out images and stuff, because they're gonna turn on those images. You understand what I'm saying? So that is that. Let me just one thing that I wanted to show you as well, which is like, I know I've been away for a little while. I've been trying to answer comments and reply to emails and stuff like that. So sorry for that, but I was so sure with the videos on YouTube, you guys are sorted, and the course, everybody that keeps buying the course, that's great. So yeah, shout out to you. But it is also comfortable that you guys have got enough of the material, but obviously I have to do my job to constantly come back and pump up new material. So and shout out to the subscribers as well. I've seen the subscribers are going up, so shout out to yourself. And matter of fact, while we at it, do me a favor and drop a like on this video. Yeah, please do that. Just hit the like button. Doesn't matter if you like me or hate me, just hit me on the like, because that's going to support the channel. And if you drop a comment and just say, yo, that's dope, that's cool, whatever, that helps the channel as well. So yeah, shout out to yourself. Anyways, let's move on. So what I wanted to show you today was, actually I wanted to go through this build, and I thought, it's going to be easy because it's mostly images. Okay, so we're going to do this build. And then one thing that I also wanted to show you was this, get the brush tool, get the brush size bigger. If you want me to do the Photoshop tutorial, I can show you that. So you see this section here, it's kind of looking messy. This section, yeah, like that. So this section here, I wanted to show you, if you're wondering, sometimes you don't have a graphic designer, but you want to assemble these graphics quick in Photoshop. Like, how can you do it? It's very simple, like just break it down by visual aspect of looking at the design. So breaking it down, you can see you've got this bit of text. Okay, all right, and then you got these logos. Okay, and then you got this sort of border thing happening here, which obviously goes around the image. And then obviously you got another sort of like hand thing here with like a clock thing, and then you got this thing. So how do you assemble all those things into a graphic that you can use within your email campaigns? All right, so let me show you quickly how you can do something like that. So as you can see, I got this tab here. So if I go into it, I just threw in a few items randomly to keep consistent to the theme of what we're talking about. Obviously you can see there's a beach and all that stuff, so I try to grab an image of like a beach. So let me show all the other images off. This is something you could do in Photoshop. So we got the picture of the beach. I'm going to move it to the bottom because, as you know, Photoshop things are layered, so I want the image to be at the back. So if I scale it, okay, and hold shift so that it scales proportionally. Okay, let me just move it in place. There's obviously better ways of doing this, but yeah. Okay, cool. So we got the image scaled up like that. So we don't see any sort of white now. So we scaled the image up like that. So that will kind of be like this bit here where you got the whole image like out like that. And then to get the border, let's see how we can do that. Typically, there's so many ways you could do it. You can even do it like, okay, you could even do it like this. Okay, you can do it like this. Okay, so you select everything. Let's do a border. Okay, let's go to that orangey thingy that they had. All right, so we're gonna do. Did I do it? Nope. I need to put this and drag it just above the image. So yeah, if I do that, and if I come into here and sort of cut this bit out, so Command X, boom. So we got the border, right? So we got that kind of border thing happening. All right. And obviously they've got their little PNG image here happening. So let's see what we can do about that. Let's see. So we got the cola thing. So this is just you playing around and creating assets. Maybe I need to hold shift. If you don't want to hold shift, you can always like tick this thing here. So it's just, you don't have to hold shift now. It's just going to help you out. So for example, I could do that. And McDonald's logo, where's that at? Okay, wait. Boom. Okay, wait. God damn it. All right, there you go. Boom. So we got a couple logos in there. Okay, we got this as well. All right. Ooh, okay. Sometimes if you don't want to drag things by accident, you can actually lock them. So once I got the beach here selected, I can actually just lock that so that I don't move it by accident. And then I can come back to this icony thing, and maybe I don't want it to be there, but I actually want it to be, oh crap, it's a PNG, that's why I keep missing it. All right, so I want it maybe there, or maybe somewhere there. Cool. What else we got? Oh, okay, and we got this. You know, just be creative with how you assemble things. So boom, maybe you want that to be like up here, who knows, you know, or maybe you even want it to be like down here, exactly like that. Who knows? And you add in some more images of like maybe the person and stuff like that. So basically, there you go. You got your little graphic that you can actually use within your email campaign. So that's that. I hope that kind of helped. And obviously you can export it and save it as thingamajig. So for example, you can actually just select everything. Command G, put it in a group, and then right click and say export as. So exporting as gives you the window pop up. Okay, so now this window pop up can allow you to save as a PNG or a JPEG, and you can do this, take out so that the colors remain like the actual colors or the enhanced version of the colors, so that the blues are more bluer and oranges are more orangey and the reds are more red. So you know, you can tick it off or take it, leave it off and stuff like that. And then you just hit export and just save it as a JPEG. That's it. Or here you can just do the drop down and you just save it at 2x, which means it's going to be double the size, or you can just keep it as 1x because it's actually a big file size already. It's like 1800 pixels. So that's how you export that. So yeah, so all right, that seemed like something that I'll break and put as part 1, but anyway, let's just keep going. So for this, I'm gonna go into Dreamweaver just now. Let me just take a quick look. Hey, if you can guess what drink I'm drinking today, because this drink is off the hook. Yep, it's lit. So right, so okay, so I'm gonna start off with this top part. Let's get rid of the doodles. So I'm gonna start off with this top part. Let me just show you exactly. If maybe I put another layer, brush tool, and I'm just gonna literally show you. So this bit here is the bit that we're gonna do first. So these bits, okay. So cool. Let's go into Dreamweaver real quick and do that. I'm just gonna hide that. All right. So yeah, we're gonna work on that. So to do that, obviously we're going to Dreamweaver. I've got a little setup in Dreamweaver already. So I've got a table which is 100%, and I've just put in the footer. If I go back to Photoshop, I'll show you the footer. So it's just this. So yeah, so the footer is already in there. All I have to do is just do these top bits. So let's go back to Dreamweaver. And so what we're gonna do is okay, so we got this top bit. Actually in here I can just come in here And then in here, what I'm going to do is create a table, right? This is back to that video that I did a while back. So if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's about nesting. Yeah, it's on this. That's how you can do pixel perfect stuff, because I always see people commenting like, oh, okay, how can I do pixel perfect stuff? And you have to nest. Okay, I'm going to do align center here, and I'm going to give it a width of something like, let's say 600. Not too sure. Let's check the footer here. Okay, so the footer is 640, so I'm gonna have to work with 640 here. So 640 is still a good number. Anything below 650 is actually all right. 650 is when you start to have the bar where people have to scroll left and right to actually see the email. The email. So yeah, 640 is a good number. So all right, so this would be, let's see. I'm gonna do this like this. Let's just call this part. Again, remember, you have to be tidy. You have to think in terms pre-header. You have to think if someone is gonna pick your code up, are they gonna be able to understand? So you can do something like pre-header starts, okay, and then you can paste here and just do something like pre-header ends, you know, just so that people kind of understand what's happening with your code, because things do get a little bit messy, you know what I mean? So we're gonna push this real back, and so this is now in a 640, and we're gonna do this as in actually, you know what, I got the text off screen, so I'm just gonna copy this and come in here and just paste. Boom. And actually what I'm going to do too, since I've nested, I'm just going to create another cell and then align this to the right. Align. Let me see if that shortcut applies. Nope. Okay, I can just do this. Align to the right. You can see what's happening in the top here. Okay, so cool for that. And again, this is stuff that I've really done before in the past. So this is kind of like just one of those refreshers. And you can do this one as in left. Okay, cool. So how are we looking? Not too bad. So what I'm going to do is actually give it a padding style actually. Padding. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Padding, let's just start with 10 pixels. Okay, let's see how that looks. Watch here when I push refresh. Okay, I didn't even have to push refresh. So there you go. Yep. So yeah, there's a little bit of padding from the top and the bottom. Great. Leave it at that. If you wanted this a little bit indented, you can just change this to like 90%. Look how it pushes in a little bit from the edge. So let's do that. Refresh. Ooh, okay. But in that case, I'd have to say align center this. Oh my God. Align center to this part. So now look how this pushes from this edge and I push refresh. Yep, that didn't do it. Okay, there you go. It's a bit slow. So yeah, maybe you want it like that. Great, cool. So moving on. Pre-header is done. I'm gonna create another row section. All right, let's go back to Photoshop. Okay, so they've got this logo and then they've got this menu. So IMG, just paste that source and see what that is. Oh, so I got the logo. All right, gotcha. All right, cool, no worries. So we're gonna create a new row. Go back to Photoshop so that you're not lost. So we need to put, let me draw this in. Put this layer back on. So now we need to do this bit here, okay? So let me show you how we're gonna do that. So go back to Dreamweaver, and what we're gonna actually do, and if you have not liked this video at this point, it's okay. It's all good. All right, so I'm gonna actually put in a nest. I really don't think it's necessary for this particular one, but hey, I'm just gonna do it. Paste this in here, refresh, And then I'm gonna give this a width of something like, let me see, 183 by 32. You can give it an alt text of logo. Oh, look at that. The logo sitting in there pretty. And we're gonna do align center. Boom. Okay. It changes to 90. Okay. Okay. Something is off here. Or maybe this one after align center. Okay, gotcha. Cool. There we go. So we got the logo in the center of the whole thing. Maybe I could come here and just do the same treatment that I did up there of style. Padding, top and bottom, let's just do 10 pixels. However, I want it left and right 0 pixels. All right, gotcha. So maybe do 20. Again, this is experimental. Cool. I'm happy with that. And we go back to Photoshop. So we got this kind of look. Now we've got these things that we've got to put in, all exclusive, last minute attractions, extras, right? So this is kind of like a menu section, okay? Let me show you a cheat sheet if I had to do a menu section, right? So let's do this. So TR. Man, you know what? I'm just not gonna nest. I'm just gonna go right in. So it's like all attractions, and then you got the pipe thing, and then you got holidays, then you got pipe thing, and then you got contact us. I'm just saying, but yeah. But now if I refresh, what we got? Anyway, we got sort of like a menu thing happening, and it's a line to the left, line center. Let's see, boom. Okay, so we got it like that. And then obviously this is like cheat sheet, but it still works in all email clients, trust me. And then we can do style, padding, bottom, or something like 20 pixels. All right, so we get the push at the bottom. All right, so maybe you want to do some font size, something like 24 pixels. Who knows what you want to do, really, to be honest. Is it gonna grow? Font size 24 pixels.
So I can go here and say color. And I do pound sign. That one.
Carry on. Line
pound
height.
Sign. Paste those numbers
pixels.
in. That should give me that gray.
Yeah, you get that. So maybe 24 is too big. So 20
well,
and do 24.
And that
how about that?
Fine.
Okay, it's very laggy today.
Kind of look.
You know, Dreaming was terrible today. Maybe it's because I haven't restarted this machine in like a couple of days. Let's go to this design. So obviously, how you can color pick your colors would be just eyedropper thing. This is the number. Just Command C, Control C on a PC. Go back to Photoshop and do color. Color is pound sign and then paste the value you copy from Photoshop. Oh, look at that. And I think font width was bold. It helps if you can type bold. Boom. Sweet. All right, cool. So that's the default. Yeah. Yeah, and you can hyperlink and make these. So yeah, this is you can hyperlink and this will work. If you wanted to create more pushes from this one to that one, basically you can do this, right? This is the cheat sheet I was talking about. And you pound and then you and how'd you do it? Non-breaking space like that. Okay, cool. Yep, I think that's the one. So if I was to copy that and paste it just before the pipe and after the pipe, you can see how it spaces it out a little bit more. This one's a bit tight. This one's a bit spaced out. So that's what we want to achieve. Oh man, you got that for free. You didn't even get the course for this. Sweet. All right. And if you're wondering how to make this into a link, I'll show you right now, because it's not about getting a course at the end of the day. Sometimes it's just about chilling with me, span, and then paste that in there. Actually, it's not a span, it's an A tag. So I'll show you real quick. Href. If you haven't guessed what drink I'm drinking, okay, guess. If you guess it right, I'm giving you free access to everything. Free. All right. So Ahref, and then you can do something like HTTP / say something like www.google.com. Right, cool. So that could be your hyperlink. But see what happens. The link changes to the default blue. We don't want that. So what you have to do to overwrite that, you do style. And you remember, I've showed you this before in previous videos, but it's cool. You can just grab this stuff. So style, I want the color. Okay, I'll put the color in here. So look, it changes. If, for example, you like that underline, it's cool. You can leave it there. But if you don't want the underline to be there, you can do text decoration, none. All right, that gets rid of the underline but keeps it as a link. So look, when I roll over it, you get the little thumb thing. When I roll over this one, I don't get it because I've not made this into a link yet. So that's how you do it. So when people click, they're gonna actually go to that page on your website that says all attractions. If you make this holidays into a link, they actually go to the page on your website which says holidays. And if you make this into a link, contact us, basically when they click, it takes them onto your page for contact us. That's essentially what this is all about. Okay, it's getting people from the inbox when they receive the emails to go to your website and they interact with your website. They love your product, they purchase, or they reach out to you and get in touch, and you become one with these people. So that's essentially what we're actually trying to achieve here. We're trying to make it experience so much easy so that people can just actually reach out to you and get your services. Let's see where we are in the process. So I'm gonna go back to Photoshop. So let's scratch this as done. Okay, this menu stuff, we're gonna scratch it off as done. Obviously that's not good, it's just too big. But anyway, let's just let's work on this now. Cool. I like the banner, by the way. Oh, one thing I didn't show you. So for example, if you wanted to do the text, you see how this text has got some orange stuff behind it? Yeah, you might be wondering. So let's do that. Let's see if I grab the text tool in Photoshop, just click it and just type something random like change the fonts to something like, I don't know, something like that. Just make it big for no reason, right? Just push it down. All right, I think that kind of works for us. Obviously the text needs to be a bit great. I really can't see it, but anyway. So okay, that's also another tip. So because you can't see it properly, this orange stuff helps you. So what you would do, since you got the text, you can just move this up a little bit. Let's see how that looks. Just try to position it how I feel visually. And what I can do is I can Command J on my keyboard to copy it. The one on the bottom is the one I'm gonna make orange, so I can make it color overlay. Is that color? Yeah. And then what I'll do is I'll select, say for example, this orange color by color picking it. Click OK. So you see now we've got an orange one underneath. On the top is white. So if I awkwardly press my keyboard arrow left and right, you see the effect that we get. This orange is kind of dark. I think the other one's kind of nice and pleasant because it's a bit lighter. So I'm going to move this to over there or change the hue a little bit. Oh, I like that better because the other one is a bit dark. Like, yeah, I didn't like that. All right, so yeah, there you go. So that's that little thing. And obviously, if you wanted, you can group this, Command G, and then you can go Command T, and you can do all the little fancy stuff. You skew it a little bit, make it at an angle, all the stuff here. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's up to you. Just have fun with it. But that's that. Put that out the way. So yeah, if you wanted this text and stuff like that, that's how you do it. And then, so yeah, let's just put into Dreamweaver. Let's go into Dreamweaver. So in Dreamweaver, let me show you a little trick. This, mathematically, because I'm always telling people about being pixel perfect, okay? You're not going to get a job as an email developer and succeed if you're not being pixel perfect. See, if I want to talk about being pixel perfect, so yeah, see this corner here, and if I go to this corner here, if I DB and make the brush bigger, see this corner, it's all about being pixel perfect, all right? So from, let me see what I'm doing. So from this corner to that corner, as in this to here. Okay, this is probably your 640 pixels. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's your 640 pixels. Okay, that's your 640 pixels from here to here. Okay, and now you have to think about your height from here to here. Okay, what is this height? Okay, that's how you work it out. And then obviously you get your height, and then so you say 640 by maybe 300 pixels. All right, so that's how you work the dimensions of this banner. All right, so let's go to Dreamweaver real quick and see how we can do that. All right, don't worry about it, we're almost there. And we're gonna create another row. So let's create a TR. I'm gonna do display block here, and I'm gonna do border none. So if it's a link, you don't want the border to be showing in that blue ugly thing. Let's see. So in this case, I think the image is actually 310 pixels. So if I refresh, what did I paste? Okay. You know what? Paste banner. I'm gonna paste all that stuff. All right, there you go. So I refresh. Oh, look at that! Wow, I can't believe it. We're actually making progress. Like I said, I think it's 310 on the height. Okay, look at that. Ain't that coming together? Look at that. I mean, this is great. I mean, I would happily just end the tutorial here and be like, yo, what's up? This is it. Done. But I need to do a style and do padding bottom. Yikes. Off some like 20 pixels. So yeah. I just took another little sip. So yeah, you can see pattern bottom. Oh, this looks so good. This is why I like Trevor Republic. Shout out to you guys. You've been doing so great. Like, your assets are nice. I like the blues and the oranges. Very nice. Makes a lot of sense, especially when you're talking about areas where sun is. You know what I mean? Looks very good. So yeah, that's that. And you got that image in there. Let's see. Let's test it out. How it's responsive on mobile. See? It's not responsive. It's broken. I'm gonna give it a class here. Image. Okay, cool. Refresh. Let's try it. Ooh, okay, interesting. There are other values in this. Let's see. So it's all about the width attributes at this point. So this is good because it's a percentage value, but this is not good because it's a pixel value. But I need to give a class of something like main. Okay, let's see what happens. Trial and error. Oh, and it's working. So you can see that it's being responsive and stuff like that. It's great. So we're gonna do this bit here, which is this text. Oh, great. And you know me, I'm terrible like that. I like to give people homework. Oh, yeah. Homework. You should never have me as your teacher because I just do the bare minimum and say, Yep, that's your homework, mate. Go and do your work. So what I'm gonna do, paste, and then I'm gonna do align center. Caps lock is on for some reason. All right, push that to the center. Let's see how that's looking. Wow, look at that. This is great. You just go copy this, paste, and we're gonna get some padding at the bottom. All right, cool. So we got that, no problemo. And what I'm gonna do is now let's look at how we can add this image in. So again, it's not really stressful, it's not really crazy, it's just easy. You just reuse elements that you've done already. So if I copy this, come under here, and if I refresh, you'll see exactly what we got. So if I refresh, you can see we've got now 2 instances of the main banner, but we don't want 2 instances of the main banner. So what I'm going to do is
found value in that, because obviously when I try to explain things, sometimes I fail to go
section,
just breaking it little by little, but then I also understand that the videos tend to be
how they've done it,
if you know what I mean,
is they've got
menu area done. The last thing that I'm going to do for you, because it shows a pretty lady, and I think that's just a nice way to end off this video.
Like, contrasty. And then they've got this. Okay, so they've got this section as 1, and then they've got this section as 2, and this is like the middle. Okay, so this is like A, and this is B, this is A, this is B, but still you're looking at 2 different images. So I think that's why it's important that I do this part before I call it quits. So the difference is this one was just like a 1 image which ran from this corner to that corner. However, this one is going to be an image which runs from this corner to this corner, and then this one from this corner to that corner. So they've got A and B, B and A and B. Yeah, you get it. Cool. So let's do that right now. Go back to Dreamweaver, okay, and yeah, split the thing. Just look at the code. See what's up. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, get rid of that. Boom, gone. All right, so I'm gonna create a table, and when I create a table, yeah, this is now where I split the thing. So let me see. So it's gonna be 320 because it's let me help you quickly. So we got a section which is 640, right? Right, great. So we want to break the 640 into 2. So 640 divided by 2, what'd you get? 320. So that means 320 left and right. Okay, that was that. Let's go back to Dreamweaver. We got this. I'm going to create this cell as width of 320. Just so I show you what I mean. All right, great. Just line them up, back it up a little bit. Okay, and then in here I'm gonna put an image, not just any image actually. Let me just grab this image real quick. If I refresh, you can see we got the whole 640 thing happening here, but I need to change the 640 to 320. Okay, and then when I do that didn't do it. Maybe come back in here. 320. Okay, great. And then when I've done that, it's 320 by 236. Let's do that. 236. Fab. Cool. So now I can actually just copy this into here to the next cell to the right. Oh, wow. This is fantastic. So imagine if we send it out this email and it just looks like this. All right, cool. Great. No problems. Anyway, let's grab that image. So for this image, click, click, click. All right, I'm just gonna replace it like that. And then on mobile, it's no longer responsive. So well, I have to kind of think about how I want it to stack. So let's go back in here. And it's not that difficult, honestly. Let me just find it. I'll just give it a style. Equals. So display block and the DB and there's display block and even I don't know the classes anymore. Okay, let's go into here and see what's in there. This, oh, display width. Okay, let's do that. Okay, DW. So you need these classes basically because DB makes it into a block and display width pushes everything to be 100%. So mobile basically it just pushes everything to be on its own stack, like that. Yeah. And if you don't want this gap showing on mobile, let's see what classes we have. I need something like padding 0, something like that. P20. Okay, no padding top. Gotcha. I'm gonna use that. Again, this is something I've shown you before. Just saying. So let's see. Just put that there and it just pushes to the top. If I take it out, you can see we get the padding. If I didn't want it, you get rid of the padding. So as you can see, that's that stack that you get on mobile, and on desktop it's kind of looking like, ooh, these things are side by side. Ah, this is so good, man. Like this. So what does this mean? This means that this section is repeated like okay, get the brush tool. So this section is duplicated and duplicated. A, B, C. So they repeated 3 times, same technique. This section is a duplicate. Again, similar to this section, because you just got an image which starts from this corner to that corner. That's like your 640. Okay, same as this one, this corner to that corner, that's your 640. You just have to be mindful of what's the height. You know, sometimes you can just get away with just setting the width attribute and then doing the height equals auto. Yeah, if you didn't, yeah, height auto. Yeah, so sometimes you get away with that. And in many videos I've shown you how to create the button, but if you want me to create the button for you, just let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I think it's pretty straightforward. And I've pre-done this bit as well. So yeah, so I think this email is one of those email campaigns that you get as an email developer, right? And you know, you can spend 4 hours in it and then just test it out in Litmus and just, you know, send out some few proofs to your campaign managers and stuff like that in the business and just say, this is how it's looking. Are you happy with it and stuff like that? This is how you do it. It's so simple because everything kind of repeats and it's literally image heavy. So it's kind of like, you don't really have to worry too much. You can just do this literally in 2 hours if you're literally on your computer, like quick. If I had a timer on me, I could do this in an hour, yeah, without the talking and everything, just my head down and I'm just coding. But hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, hope you're having a good day. I got some good news. The course is now available. Click the link below to get full access. And if you're new, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching to the end. If you've liked this video, please hit the like button. It really helps. Thanks.